Hello, third graders. I hope things are getting off to a good start for you with this new way of going to school. And I hope later this year I get to meet you all in person. But meanwhile, I'm going to read some more from our book, Third Grade Angels. Do you remember everything that happened in the last chapter? The new friend that George made was boinking him in the back of the head with a gummy bear. George said, "Don't call me George, I'm Suds." And Joseph said, "Don't call me Joseph, I'm Joey." Well, then the two of them kind of got into a little bit of trouble. And what did Joey tell Judy about Suds? And did you remember how fun Joey thought it was going to be in fourth grade when it's not third grade angels, but it's fourth grade angels, fourth grade rats? So sorry. Well, let's start with chapter 4, Tub Talk. What a day. It felt like a chipmunk was darting around inside me, trying to get out. Chipmunky, Mom calls it. As soon as I got home, I headed straight upstairs. I turned on the bathwater and poured in Bubble Tubble. 2 minutes later, I was in the tub and soap bubbles were rising like snow around me. This is what I do when I need to calm down. Kind of a good way to calm down, get in a bathtub. I love being in the water. It was Mom's idea from when I was little. It's how I got the name Suds. My mother came in. She always seemed to know when I'm in the suds. Chipmunky, as she said. "Yeah," I said. She put the toilet lid down and sat. And only the first day of school. I never had such a crazy first day, I told her. Or any day. She scooped a handful of suds and blew them at me, and I laughed. Already the chipmunk inside me was slowing down. She saw my tugboat and dinosaur on the shelf. "Wow, you must have been in a big hurry. You forgot your pals. You want them?" Can you see? There he is in the tub. And there's his two friends, the toys, hanging out on the shelf up above the tub. He was so chipmunky he forgot to get his toys. So Mom dumped the toys into the tub and they sank into the suds. "So you want to tell me what happened?" I told her about it. When I'm in the suds, I tell everything. Like what happens in the suds stays in the suds, right? I told her about Mrs. Sims saying, "Welcome, Angel George," and shaking my hand and talking to us about how we were going to be angels. I told her how we laughed a lot and that Mrs. Sims took out the halo and that we had to earn our halos and that she believed every one of us would do it. And she wondered who was going to be first. And I kept blurting out stuff, I told her, without even raising my hand. She looked surprised. "Really? That doesn't sound like you. You're not a blurter." I know, but I was today. Then I told her about the new kid, Joey. "I think he's a troublemaker." "Really? How so?" said Mom. "Well, he whispers stuff in class and he kind of talks like an older kid and he doesn't want to be an angel." I suddenly remembered. He called Judy Billings a hottie. Mom didn't look impressed. "I think Mrs. Sims can handle him." "I don't think he's afraid of Mrs. Sims," I told her. "I don't think he's afraid of anybody." "Do tell. You know what he did on the playground at recess?" "I can't wait," Mom said. "He slid down the slide right into Gerald Willis and then jumped off Gerald's shoulders and ran away laughing." My, Mom said. She didn't seem impressed still. "Mom, do you hear what I said? Gerald Willis." She touched her ears and quick pulled her hands away. "My ears are burning." She's kind of making fun of him, huh? I laughed and then I stopped. "But that wasn't the main thing," I said. "So what was the main thing?" I reached deep into the suds for my dinosaur. I took a breath. Joey told Judy Billings that I love her. Mom's eyebrows went way up. Then she gave a shrug. So, what's the big deal? You've been in love with Judy Billings since first grade. Mom! She patted my hand. Calm down there, Suds. Don't scream at your mother. Did I just say something that's not true? Did I lie? All I could do was stare at her. She does this to me, tricks me with words. She laughed. What you're trying to say is, Mom, that's not the point. She pressed the end of my nose with a sudsy fingertip. Right? Right. That's not the point. So, Kokomo, what is the point? There's Mom with Suds in the bathtub, just having a nice conversation. The point is, he said it out loud to her. And you don't want her to know it? No, of course not. Why would I? But you tell her you love her in every Valentine's Day card. Sometimes even my own mother can be dumb. Mom, that's Valentine's Day. Oh, right, I forgot. So I said, you see the problem? She nodded. I do. What's going to happen when I go to school tomorrow when she sees me? She looked at me. Well, let me ask you a question. What are you afraid is going to happen? I tried to think about it, but I wasn't having any luck. I don't know. Something really bad? Want to hear what I predict? What? Mom said, I predict nothing will happen. I stared at her. Nothing? Nothing. Zero, zip. Her face tilted. You don't believe me? I shrugged. She laughed. Sudsy, sudsy, sudsy. Why are you always complaining to me about Judy Billings? I tried to think. Well, I don't really know. She pressed my nose again. She ignores you. She doesn't smile at you. She doesn't say hello. She does if I say hello first, I said. Okay, but basically she ignores you, right? It was true. I just didn't like hearing it from my mother. I guess. My mother smacked her knees and stood up. Okay then. So I predict, she held up one finger, nothing bad at all will happen. Judy Billings will not laugh at you. She will not spit on you. Nothing will change. Judy Billings will simply ignore you, like she always has. I felt better. I also predict, she held up two fingers, you will stop chipmunking about it. Remember the chipmunky feeling he had inside? And my final prediction, three fingers, is that you and Judy Billings and everybody else will forget about who loves who because you'll all be too busy being superstar angels. She opened the bathroom door, sent me a thumbs up. Got it? I sent a thumbs up back. Got it. She left, and I settled deeper into Bubble Tubble. I wasn't sure if I believed all of her predictions, but I did believe one. Already, the chipmunk was gone. All right, my friends, I will see you at chapter 6. Mrs. Bogart's going to read about the hat.